Good morning. And yes, it is the morning time. It's almost 1 in the morning. I'm at a park. As usual, I walked the trail a couple times, but I'm about to leave. And there's these birds that obviously they're chirping, but I love it. I think it's beautiful. You can see the moon right there. Half of the moon. The past few days has been a full moon. I think it's been a full moon in Aries. I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, moon in Aries. I think Mars is in Scorpio. It's safe. Well, yeah, it's safe to say I have been feeling the energy, for sure. Considering my placements. Yeah, the moon and the stars. Yeah, I can't really see the stars though. Maybe if I go a little closer, out of the out of the light. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah, they twinkling. Can you see? It's only a couple of them just like showing on the phone, but one day I'm gonna go to a place where it's probably pitch black during the nighttime, and hopefully I'll be able to show a full array of stars, in its full splendor. And I would love to know or find out whatever type of bird that is chirping right now, because it's beautiful. It was flying like around here in the grass area, and I saw it. It's like a white bird, or whitish gray, I think. I couldn't really tell because obviously it's kind of dark, but it looked like it was whitish gray. Um, Shit, what can I talk about? What can I talk about? I didn't really have a specific topic. I kind of just wanted to show um, the moon and have y'all listen to the birds. There is still a lot going on with me internally, of course. I've been really on my health conscious thing as far as what I put in, trying to put good in and letting the good out, literally. I've been working on my book, adding some new stuff to the last writing that I'm doing. A lot is going on with me internally. I think I need to indulge in more protein. I am losing some weight um, on purpose, but I I think maybe my lack of protein as a well, within the past like few weeks, my lack of protein is probably taking a toll on my body. I've just been indulging in a lot of shit, vitamin D, vitamin B12, B complex vitamins. Eating a lot of watermelon. That converts into, even though it's natural sugars, it converts into carbs. And not that much. Shit, now that I think about it, not that much meat. Some sardines. I have like a can of sardines with my eggs. Yeah. My protein intake is kind of low. So once I get back to that, excuse me. Once I get back to that, I'll probably start feeling like my old self energetically, because my body is just really changing, and the fact that it's changing, I need to respect it more, listen to it, you know. Man. And let me show you something. We'll show y'all something that I spoke with a good friend of mine about. We spoke for a while, but one thing that's been lingering in my mind about myself, at least. Um, I man, these stars, wow. I really wish I could capture all of them. I I've been thinking about um, my upbringing, my past, and how I inserted myself and how I exerted myself in relationships, mainly romantic or intimate ones, but also friendships. And throughout them all, I have like obviously a heavy Pluto influence, but also a heavy Saturnian influence. My chart, I got my Capricorn moon, right? Capricorn moon and my Saturn's in Aquarius, and they heavily aspect. Um, I believe my Aquarius Saturn aspects my seventh house, which is the seventh house is the house of relationships, partnerships. That's a Libra's house, right? And it made me think about things like I've always been just super serious. like like it was just something that I really I could not escape. And of course, I've been grateful to meet people who weren't that serious, but then you know there are serious moments that they didn't take serious, and it inflicted serious damage to the both of us. But as serious as I've always been with myself, as hard as I've always been on myself, I definitely transfer that into my relationships. And if you talk with all of them, they'll definitely tell you that. I've always sought to build just something strong, like something just not like no, just no bullshit, like no, nothing would that would make me or well us nothing that'll make us look back and be like, damn, I should have fucking listened. you know, I should have fucking listened. Like no, yeah, no weaknesses in the foundation. Let me walk on back to my car. And at times, if I talk about karma, I could talk about that forever. I could talk about that forever. I could trace that back to like my little freaking my girlfriend in what, third grade, like So if I talk about karma, it'd be a much longer video, but I'm not. But I could just talk about karma when it came to myself, of how certain. Oh, y'all see that? Hold up. Y'all see that sign, like right in the middle? Can you see my hand moving up? Right underneath that light in the middle. You see it? Wait. See my head moving? Alright. But anyway. So the karma for me, I feel, was shit. Damn, where can I start? Maybe, yeah, just not listening to myself, I'll say. Allowing the defects or the weaknesses within the foundation to prolong, right? Yeah, to prolong, while still trying to move on with that strength. But in the back of my head, I know that weakness is still over there, essentially messing up the whole foundation, little by little, until everything just crumbled. And then I ended up by myself. But not just by myself, but with the pain, the disappointment in myself, and in the other person too, but mainly in myself. And I guess that's a sense of humility within me. I'm not going to just be blaming someone that I still love, or those people that I still love to this day, for not being as serious as me. And situations where it's like, it's more than just it's more than just, oh, I told you so type of thing. It's like, I loved you so. I love you so much that I'm I'm telling you, the real truth behind these situations, behind these people. I love you enough to try to guide you away from that, because I know what it's like to be in that fully. And I think the karma for me came much quicker when, shit hit the fan. And instead of just expressing my my guidance, right, or my love and my guidance, it transformed into deeply seated anger. And the angrier I got, you know, it was a, or it is a, um, there's obviously pros and cons behind that too. Um, I've been gifted the ability to express myself, you know, obviously verbally, but also through writing. So I wrote a lot. Yeah, I wrote a lot. And just another thing I noticed too, just the way I write is so. Hold a second. I can't flip the camera right now. Sorry, so y'all can't see me, but it's so Saturnian too. Well, Saturnian mixed with Pluto, right? Just straight to shit. Like just, I always say I write from my mind to my heart, mind, heart to paper. That's it. I don't cut no corners. I don't conceal nothing. I don't try to make myself look a certain way to gain sympathy or to gain pity. And in the conversation I had earlier with my friend, those are the things that Saturn does not have. Saturn does not have sympathy or pity. Shit, it probably doesn't even have apathy. Or maybe it has some apathetic qualities, but Saturn is not concerned with the psychology of us at all. And that's why a lot of people consider it a malefic, you know, a malefic planet. And I was thinking, dang, in the Disney world, I've always liked Maleficent. You know, Maleficent was always cool to me. Should I try to ride these swings over here? Random, I know. Let's see. Hold up. Yeah. The main two things is Saturn and Pluto, but right now I'm just talking about Saturn. And traditional, Saturn's in my fourth house, and Vedic is in my fifth house. And the fifth house is all about, the fifth house is Leo's house, right? Joy, fun, and I got Saturn in that motherfucker. And you know, it's been really hard for me to, yeah, growing up, it wasn't really easy for me to enjoy shit. Even more so now. Not a lot of days I'm really joyous. Some people can access joy much easier than I can. A serious planet in a not so serious house, right? Saturn in Aquarius, right? In the house of Leo. That's almost like detached, yeah, detached from fun, you know? And then, like I said before, that's aspecting my seventh house. So I'm really getting into astrology, huh? Yeah, thankfully the people who have made a huge impact in my life. People I love, even though some of them I don't, or well, yeah, one of them I don't talk to anymore, or I haven't talked to. But I'm forever grateful because I'm learning about me and I'm really trying to accept and edify me. Oh, these are swings right here, by the way. I'm low key sometimes a germaphobe. I don't have no sanitizing wipes. But I'll try it out. It's been a long time. But yeah, all right. This video is it's like 20 minutes. I'll stop it here. Just wanted to share that. I guess that seriousness, that sense of discipline and building a strong foundation, or being that that pillar of strength for someone, to someone, for someone. Especially in my relationships, friendships, intimate. Even at my worst, I still had that. I still had that frame. I still have that aura. And thankfully, the universe has given me experiences where that aura was or is shit. How can I say it? It was disrespected when I've always given respect to those people. And it was, yeah, I guess watered down, or it was sought to be watered down by certain people. But in the midst of that, though, and I'm not just speaking for myself, that's when you really see, like, damn, okay, I am much more powerful than I feel. At least the people, at least the people's perception. And that doesn't just go for people who are heavily Saturn influenced. I'm not just singling myself out, but it goes for all other types of energies too. Heavy Leo energy, heavy Mercury energy, Aries, you know, Pisces. We all have our potency, right? But here I am trying to, well, at one in the freaking morning, standing by some swings at a park by myself. Are you serious? It's probably some Scorpio type of shit, I guess. I don't know, but all right. Y'all have a good day. Have a good night. I love y'all. I love y'all. I truly do. I love y'all. All right.